Yeah, I mean, wanted to get the ball in Zach's hands. Great playmaker, great attacker getting to the rim, and he made a great read. Guy sunk in on me, dished it out to me, and made the shot. So Zach's a great player for us. More times than not, he's getting to the rim and making a great play for us.
And Cal, you guys have been on the wrong end of some of these games that have been decided on the last shot or two. How good does it feel to come out on this side of it?
Yeah, I think it feels pretty good, right? Like we've been saying this whole conference, we believe in this team, and sometimes to outsiders, it's hard to see that when it's a loss, right? So just so proud of our group and grateful for the fans tonight. I thought that was a big difference. Coach McKay always says that when you go on the road, the crowd, good crowds, 6 points. So if that was the case, they won the game for us. So I'm just super grateful to be a part of this school.
Kyle, what does it say about the resiliency of this team? We know that's been a staple for this team, but you're down 9 at a couple different junctures, and string together runs and then withstand the final push from Louisiana Tech and get a win.
Yeah, I think just from the beginning, like not having JV Defensive Player of the Year in my mind, and that's gonna put you back a little bit, and then we turned the ball over a little too much in the first half, so just kind of uncharacteristic, but felt like we did a good job of staying in there, down 7 at half, and then second half made some plays. These guys did an unbelievable job getting their hands on some loose balls and doing some other things defensively that really helped out. And Kaden made some big shots, Peebles made some big shots, so it was fun.
Kyle, I think it's fair to say you've been struggling shooting the last 2 games. It seemed like you got to go in there some in the second half. Did it feel like it was just coming off your hand good, or how did you feel tonight?
Yeah, I think so. Like even the last few games, like I really like the looks I've been getting. It's one of those things where you only play 1-2 games a week, so you got to sit on it for a week when you're not making shots. So, but just trust in our group, and it's easier when you win games not to think about it. But it's been a great journey, and glad someone in tonight.
Brody, this is the second time you've had a big game in the last basically 48 hours. How do you stay fresh while you're coming off the bench and then be prepared to make a different kind of an impact when you're playing 35-plus minutes a game?
Yeah, I think it's just being ready, and I think just putting in work daily basis, and then so like when my name's called, I'm ready, and I think like the guys trusted me and coaching staff trusted me, but just when you get those moments, like whenever they are, like just trying to stay ready for when I'm needed more, whatever my role might be that night.
Coach Brody highlighted your shot there that gave you guys the lead by 2 with 30 seconds left or whatever it was. Take us back through that play. What did you see? And it seemed like the lane kind of went up from there.
Yeah, Zach set a good screen, and then I was kind of trying to keep the defender on my back, and they've got a huge guy at the rim, so trying to kind of see what he was doing and just try to get away, from the shot blocker. But yeah, fortunately it went in.
Kyle, what did Shiloh contribute tonight? I mean, it's only 6 minutes or so of game time, but he seemed to be the guy that came in and slowed Crawford down when Crawford was getting hot to begin the second half. Just share from your perspective the impact that had, and then helping unlock what you guys could do defensively.
Yeah, Shy did what he does on a nightly basis, whether he plays 20 minutes, 6 minutes, has 10 points, no points. Like, he's an amazing leader for this team, defensive stopper, and just has a joy about him that's so contagious. So I really appreciate all he does for us.
Guys, we have a question from Radio Row here. Here's Jason Porter. Hey, Kyle, Bacho was a big handful tonight to guard, 18 total points, but 12 in the first half. But I think part of the key of that was only 6 in the second half. You guys were doing some serious pushing and shoving, great defensive stops by you. But what was the difference in the second half in shutting him down and slowing down his game?
Yeah, I thought Kaden, Colin, Peeves, and those guys did an unbelievable job getting their hands on some of those balls when he was trying to put the ball on the deck, and came up with some 50-50. I think he had 5 turnovers, so that was huge for us in the second half. And he gets out and runs some too. Like he's really mobile. He had some transition buckets where they'll just bury you in the paint. So just try to limit a couple of those in the second half and just not make it easy for him.
Kaden, how tough are those two, Crawford and Macho? I mean, I think you could arguably say they're maybe the toughest tandem of post players in the league.
I mean, yeah, they're really good, offensively and defensively. There in the first half, they were giving us some problems, just Baucho being in the paint. there in the first half when we're on offense. So going in the second half, we were trying to figure out how to try and maybe him guard from the perimeter to open up some layups and us guards to get to the rim, and that helped a lot. But yeah, it's I'm glad I don't have to guard them as much as KR. They're good.
For you as a guard, it seems like their perimeter players are really coming after you guys on run you off the 3 line, like a lot of teams have done recently. But then, how much more difficult is it when you have to deal with a guy like Bacho at the rim? You might get by your guy, but it means they're weak.
Yeah, I mean it's very tough, but thankfully when he starts sinking in, it's we got a great shooter in Kyle Road to get it out from the paint, and that's what our offense loves is paint touch threes. So just trying to find a way to get as many of those as possible.
Kaden, this is the first time you've been in Liberty Arena when it's been rocking like this. What did you think about the atmosphere, and is that kind of what you expected when you came here, and what does it compare to other mid-majors you played in?
Yeah, I mean, like KR said, very grateful for the fans tonight. This conference is a tough conference, and it's showing that you better win at home because everyone's doing it. And yeah, one of the best atmospheres I've played in thus far, and all credit to the students coming out, to the fans coming out, and I'm glad we could give them a little show tonight.
Kyle, Coach was talking about how it wasn't that long ago you guys were 0-3, and it's kind of a hard struggle to get back to 500 in league play. And going back 9 days ago, you guys were 2-5 and coming off a tough loss at New Mexico State. Just speak to the team's resiliency and not giving up, sticking together, and staying connected throughout this run.
Yeah, I think we had the group that was super mature in their basketball career and also in their faith. Like sometimes God will put you through some things that maybe you didn't want to happen, and it's how you respond to it. So I think in the last 9 days we responded really well, and we're going to keep responding really well, and just take it game by game. And I love this team, and I love what we can still do in March. So.